good grief. It's Sanctuary Reality, my comic review series. Time now for Cerebus, issue 275, the 10th chapter of Latter Days. With Todd McSpawn now running things at his behest, Cerebus demands a crutch, a fierce t-shirt with jagged yellow teeth, and his own headquarters. The three wise fellows take him to Todd's farmhouse, and he makes himself at home. With a little help from Todd's second-hand man, Gerald, he studies Todd's military strategy planning books and uses the loads of military quotes within, writes up a speech to remind his fellows that he is truly in charge. So the next day, Cerebus addresses the Cerebites on a reviewing stand, ready to give his speech, only to find nobody there to listen to him other than the three wise fellows. Cerebus believes the Cyrenists must have laid waste to all the Cerebites, but the trio explains that no, the Cerebites went to Todd's weenie roast instead. After learning of the schism that exists within the Cerebites over Rick's final words, Cerebus punches himself in the head and then heads to bed. There, he tries to figure out a way to unite the Cerebites completely under his rule by way of the Book of Rick itself. Upon hearing of the Cyrenists launching their counterstrike, and Todd launching his counterstrike, Cerebus remembers Rick's wimpy tendencies, including his fear that Cerebus had summoned the Mother of Demons. Remember that? It was Mrs. Thatcher? Well, inspired, Cerebus demands Kochi begin to transcribe the Book of Cerebus, in which he first has the three wise fellows head off to obtain Todd's messenger for him. This leaves Cerebus alone to begin a task. What is he up to? Cerebus's new shirt should look familiar to you. It's Charlie Brown's shirt from Charles Schultz's Peanuts comic strip. And of course all the cartoons and Dolly Madison cake ads and such. Yeah, that one. There's even a cameo by Snoopy, his dog. He takes a whiz on the reviewing stand. So, Fairy Tits Gerald is a parody of Todd McFarlane's right-hand man at the time, Terry Fitzgerald. As explained in this issue, the hockey jerseys that Todd and his followers are all wearing have MM on them for Mark McGuire, who Todd McFarlane bought the home run baseballs of for millions of dollars way back in the late 90s. That was made big news. That probably made bigger news than any of the comics that he published, strangely enough. The logo of the MM and the style actually references Marvel Man, aka Miracle Man, the comic character who was published by Eclipse for a time, and Todd McFarlane bought what he believed were the rights to that character when he bought what was left of the rights of Eclipse Comics. And of course, later on it turned out he didn't own jack. There's a lot of exposition in this issue. Though it is full of humor, there's just not that many big laughs in this one, I would say. Not as many memorable moments to me. This issue is important to the overall storyline, and it keeps the plot moving. But it's just not really a standout issue in my view. Next time, and men shall call him Spore.